During many paparazzi, news, and talk show interviews, these celebrities are often asked how they deal with the constant attention wherever they go, and how they feel about it. The usual response that they provide is that you get used to it all. You may get used to the constant attention of adoring fans that follow you, and all the selfies that pull in your direction. However, you never get used to the unwanted attention of heckling and name calling, or being invisible. It's 11:30 a.m. in a local school. There's a boy in the cafeteria. His peers are throwing food and calling him names, and making fun of him because he looks and acts differently. The words penetrate through his ears, straight to his heart, causing tears of anxiety and depression. As the food bounces off his body, it stains his clothes and causes his hair to become sticky. There's a girl in math class. She raises her hand for help, which causes kids to laugh at her and call her names, like you are so stupid and you don't understand anything. This is Life Lessons by Jonah Hower. No one likes to get bullied, and by the end of this video, you will learn some tips to stop cyberbullying.
I trust you all had a great lunch break. Before we continue, let's recap where we were before the break. We were discussing helping stop the spread of bullying and being a difference. So, why did I compare the kids that get bullied at school with celebrities? Celebrities have influence and are considered influencers. They have power and people that will protect them. There are kids at school that have no one to protect them, and they have no influence on others. These kids are easy targets. For who is going to defend someone that no one knows exists? Hate is causing people to lose their life, and in 2018 there were more than 38,000 people that committed suicide due to hate or bullying. According to AFSP.org, suicide is the second leading cause of death for those between ages of 10 and 34 in the United States. Currently, suicide is the change of topic, 10th leading cause of death in the United States. So, why do people hate so much that people commit suicide? You might think that hate speech is either against the law or illegal, but in reality, they're both right. According to hate speech on Wikipedia, the United States does not have hate speech laws. Since the U.S. Supreme Court has repeatedly ruled that laws criminalizing hate speech violate the guarantee to freedom of speech, continued in the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. So why do people hate so much that it causes people to commit suicide? Well, what makes the hate speech wrong is left to interpretation. However, one could argue any speech that leads to someone to suicide with information that is true or not true, such as deframing one's character. There is a fine line with freedom of speech and that's provided by the First Amendment of the Constitution. However, your right to freedom of speech ends when you violate someone else's right.
Peer pressure is a real thing, and just because your friends are doing it does not mean that you have to. The last and final reason why you should not put out hate is because it could be highly against the law to produce hate, and you could serve up to 1 year of imprisonment or jail, or even both. And if somebody commits suicide because of your actions, you could be there for even longer.
So in conclusion, if you possibly think that hate is okay, then you should understand that so much of what is considered hate speech is left up to the interpretation of those who are in charge. For example, the school personnel, jury in a trial, and police officers. More than likely, your actions are like you holding a handful of hot coal with the intent of throwing it. You are the only one who gets burned. Thank you all so much for listening. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for your hospitality. I plan on returning again.
See you soon, then.